the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1.
And a bird's eye view of the skyscrapers of downtown Philadelphia, glittering in the night. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando. They lost the season series last year, winning 1 and losing 2.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
A look at the Magic starting group. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. David Lee is out there with Vucevic, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Inside, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Philadelphia ball.
On defense, Orlando. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
McLemore, the pass to Cauley-Stein. That's good. Cauley-Stein's got his first 2 points.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Here's Murray. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. And they get it back. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's George finishing it off.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Skiles. And Doris, what did he have to say?
The frustration was evident in his voice when I asked him about the way their season had been developing. He told me, we've been learning the hard way that anything less than a 100% effort is not going to get it done. I want to see my guys a lot hungrier than they have been. That would certainly help, gentlemen.
Okay, Doris, thank you. Not a good start to the season, Clark.
It certainly hasn't been, Kevin, but luckily for them, there's enough time to get this thing turned around.
6 on the shot clock. And Walker kicks to Kaminsky. Good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Murray. Out to the right wing. Vucevic, a screen on Walker. Kicks it to Oladipo. Here's Harris. Harris missing again. The 76ers leading by 6. And stolen by Murray. He feeds it to Harris. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
The kick out to Oladipo. Lee dishes to Murray. Picked by Lee. Murray, the pass to Lee. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul. Full 24-second shot clock. Here's Vucevic. It's blocked.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Yeah, you know, defense or not, good defense or not, those are shots you got to make. I mean, they're missing some easy. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Offensive rebound.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Vucevic with the block. Here's Oladipo. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston. Murray kicks to Harris. The 10-footer. And he drops that one in.
Bad matchup for the defense, no doubt about it. Doesn't have the height to influence the shot there. Never mind blocking.
Outside, Walker. In the corner, George with it. Shot clock at 6. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he gets the bucket. Murray's got his first bucket of the night.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Walker the pass to McLemore. Dishes it to Cauley Stein. Outside, Walker. Three-pointer. The shot will not go. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Murray dishes to Harris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Kaminsky misses. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Murray kicks to Vucevic. Lets it go from 11. Offensive rebound. It's deflected.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
From deep, McLemore. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. McLemore's got 5 now.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
The feed now to Vucevic. Now Murray. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Gordon's checked in for Lee. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Oladipo. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm. You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
One more time, give it up for your dream team.
The Magic trail by 4. Payton with the ball. Down low. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Gets a very good look and converts. Harris has got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
They set the pick. And Walker kicks to George. Fades back. Kaminsky misses. The Magic have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Payton passes to Murray. Feeds to Gordon. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Hezonja comes in for Harris. And Fournier subbed in for Money. Now, here's George. Outside, Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And that one's good. Payton's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now, here's Walker. 32 points for him last game against Chicago.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's George. Orlando grabs the miss. Payton up top, guarded by Walker. To the inside, Lasagna. Soft touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 1.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Cauley Stein. And then George with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Lasagna. The 76ers getting the bucket. Clock at 6. Right side, Gordon pulls it from 20. Here's Dedmon. Got a piece of it.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5, as you mentioned. That didn't take very long, did it? And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Payton outside. Passes to Fournier. Goes up on the wing. The shot is off. George with the defensive effort. Inside, McLemore. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
For 3, Fournier, and the shot is good.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter, and Walker kicks to George. Now here's Kaminsky. He's guarded closely, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Dedmon, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. 76ers with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Ben McLemore. Marshall, he's checked in for Orlando. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Gordon. Here's Dedmon. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. The 76ers, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Some changes for Philadelphia. McDermott's checked in for Kaminsky. Williams comes in for George. And it's Vasquez in for Walker. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Yeah, I thought they really tightened up at the end, guys. I mean, I think they were playing not to lose instead of playing to win. You got to go after wins. You can't try to hold on to them. You got to go get them.
Hunter's checked in for Philadelphia. No luck that time either.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's McDermott. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Hunter, the pass to Vasquez. Clock at 4. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Adams with the slam.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Here's Fournier. Boy, that win against the Rockets. He's another guy who really showed up to play. And then Gordon with the dunk.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Now here's Shumpert. 17 points for him last game against Chicago.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Here's Fournier. Now the dish to Marshall. The alley-oop. It's deflected. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being a rookie. That's
hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18, that's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the Magic, they've got Vucevic. Tobias Harris is out there with David Lee. Then it's Kendall Marshall. And it's Murray in at the 2 spot. Vasquez kicks to McDermott. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. McDermott's got his first 2 points of the night. Orlando leading. Pass to Vucevic. He dishes it to Murray. Vucevic gets double teamed. Now, here's Marshall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Can't hit. The 76ers shooting 43% from the field. Vasquez kicks to Adams, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Shumpert dishes to McDermott. Here's Hunter. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Vucevic to the pass to Harris. Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Vasquez. It's blocked. To the left side wing. McDermott kicks to Adams. The pass to Hunter. Back to Adams. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Some solid defense from Harris. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adams. And now Philadelphia on the break. Shumpert, no good. The Magic trail by 3. Murray dishes to Marshall. He kicks to Lee. Here's Murray. The Magic again can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Shumpert slams it in.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. McLemore's checked in for Hunter. And it's Kemba Walker in for Vasquez. And Shumpert kicks to McDermott. Now here's McLemore outside. Can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way. With some arc, count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket for Murray.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
And here's Walker. With the teardrop, and that is good. Walker's got 5 now.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Murray kicks to Payton. They set the screen to the middle. Shumpert with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 7-point 76ers lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Magic making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Payton against Walker. In the corner, it's McDermott. And no good as it rattles out. The Magic trail by 7. Harris outside. Back to Payton. Kicks it to Harris. Here's Vucevic. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Now McLemore. He has 7. Outside, Walker. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Shumpert, no good. The Magic trail by 4. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Timeout called the 76ers. And some changes here for the 76ers. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Adams. Kaminsky comes in for Doug McDermott. And Paul George is subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Walker with it. He's got 5. Here's George. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That one misses. Philadelphia leading by 3. Outside, Walker. Back to George. Off the screen. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Magic trail by 3. Payton kicks to Oladipo. Right side, Lee. Another miss by Orlando. The 76ers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And Walker kicks to George. George missing again.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And here are the 76ers now. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So for the Magic, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Lee. And Fournier subbed in for Tobias Harris. There's a screen. Oladipo, the pass to Gordon. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Kaminsky's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dishes to George. Fournier pulls it down.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The 76ers, number 1.
If there's a stat that coaches really would be impressed by and proud of, it's assists, leading the league in assists. And this team is outstanding. Not only do they have excellent scores, but everybody is willing to make the extra pass and share the basketball.
Walker with a clean look. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Payton kicks to Dedmon. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. You got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
And there's the feed to George. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. George has got 6 in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Gordon kicks to Oladipo. Back to Gordon. To the wing on the left. Fournier releases from the wing and drills it. Fournier's got 5. The 76ers leading. And George, here we go. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Payton. He feeds it to Gordon. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Peyton's got 5 assists tonight.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Philadelphia's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Now here's Walker. He has 5. And then George with the jam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Peyton with the ball. Now defended by McLemore. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Magic have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made. First one falls for him. And the 76ers making a change here. Adams checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Hezonja, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. 76ers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Walker against Peyton. Walker the pass to Kaminsky. And stolen by Gordon. And now Orlando on the break. Ahead. Puts up the baby hook. Fournier dishes to Dedmon. Peyton kicks to Gordon. And he drops it in from the low post. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Walker goes in. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Peyton kicks to Gordon. 1:02 left now here in the second. Peyton against Walker. Shot clock at 5. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 6.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Peyton against Walker. And it's Kaminsky at the elbow. Right side George. Can't hit from in close.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Out left to the wing. And McLemore kicks to Walker. He gets it up. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
They got to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the...
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Looking at the game for George, he has 14 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
Kemba Walker is out there with McLemore. Then it's Kaminsky, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Yes! The foul. It's going to be on David Lee.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Orlando trailing here. Now Murray. Feeds it to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. Off the pick. And Vucevic finishes inside. Vucevic has got 9.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. George passes to McLemore. Kaminsky with the ball. Working on Lee. Kaminsky misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Passes it to Oladipo. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now it's a 3-point Magic lead.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And Walker kicks to George. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 8 here in this one already. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's the screen to the middle. Back to Lee. Pass to Vucevic. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
And here's Walker. 7 points in the game. Count that one. Walker's got 9.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. Screen by Lee. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Harris outside. Here's Vucevic. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Walker kicks to George. George double teamed. And it's Kaminsky, top of the key. Back to George. It's stolen by Harris. To the inside. Murray kicks to Harris. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
The 76ers trail by 5. There's the dish to George. There's a screen. Pass to Kaminsky. Shot clock at 6. And Walker kicks to George. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Vucevic. The 76ers have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Paul George. 2 shots.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Vasquez comes in for Kemba Walker. And George drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Timeout Orlando. Charge the Warriors.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers. One more time, give it up for your dream team.
And Oladipo kicks to Murray. Vucevic down low. The kick out to Oladipo. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
The 76ers trail by 6. Vasquez with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He dishes it to Cauley Stein. Dives for it. It's stolen by Vucevic. Knocks it loose. Orlando with the ball. Magic leading by 6. The pass to Harris. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And George, here we go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's Murray. He's got 7. Screen by Lee. Murray kicks to Oladipo. The offensive rebound. Vucevic. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 15 points. The 76ers trail by 8. Now here's Vasquez. He kicks to Cauley-Stein. Now here's McLemore. Defense right on him. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Harris outside. And the shot falls short this time.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Look at that.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Here's Vucevic. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
McLemore, the pass to McDermott. Down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. Now Murray. 7 points in the game. Harris dishes to Murray. There's a good screen. Oladipo outside. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Vucevic. Misses the baby hook.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And George kicks to McLemore. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Vucevic defending. Kicks it out to Vasquez. Down low. Here's Cauley-Stein. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Shumpert is checked in for Philadelphia. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Lee. Hezonja comes in for Harris. Evan Fournier's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Peyton in for Money. Gordon up on top. To the left side wing. Fournier, that's for 2. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Timeout called the 76ers. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Walker's checked in. Magic leading by 6. Passes to Hezonja. Inside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, 8 rebounds, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Kicks to McDermott. Puts up a three. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Vasquez has got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Gordon. Dishes it to Fournier. There's the feed to Payton. Banked in off the glass. Payton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
5 on the clock. And it's Walker penetrating. Orlando grabs the miss. Payton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Fournier, and the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now it's a 10-point Orlando lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And here's Vasquez, looking for his first basket still in this one. There's the pick. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Having an efficient 3-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The 76ers #1.
You know, unlike some of the other team statistics, there are a few key guys who have helped get them to the top of the leaderboard more than other teams. I mean, this is an outstanding 3-point shooting team. They take advantage of their strengths by getting good looks from behind the arc.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Adams checked in. Outside Gordon. Here's Fournier. He's got 7. Inside, Vucevic, and he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
They set the pick. And Shumpert kicks to McDermott. Hits it from 3-point range. McDermott's got 8 points.
Pretty passive, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Outside Gordon. Here's the 3. Rebound by Vasquez. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Vasquez. He feeds it to Adams. There's Walker with the 3. No luck. And Orlando the other way now.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
To the paint. And finished off by Shumpert.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the 76ers. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Magic, 4.5 games behind.
And right now for the Magic, they've staggered along here early in the season. They're going to be in for a long year if they don't make some real quick progress.
Well, good news, bad news here. I mean, the good news is they have time to make up the ground they've already lost. The bad news is they don't have enough talent to do it.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Magic. Walker in the corner. Down low. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Azania. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Vasquez with it. Feeds it to Adams. In the corner, it's McDermott. And again, it's Philadelphia. And Marshall kicks to Gordon. That three off the mark. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The 76ers trail by 5. On the court for Orlando, we've got Evan Fournier, Kendall Marshall out there with money. Then there's Harris. And it's Lee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. McDermott, no one around him. It's good from long range. McDermott's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. And Marshall kicks to Harris. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott's got his fourth rebound in this one. To tie it up. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. The Magic making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Now here's Vasquez. To the middle. Here's Adams. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got assist number 5 here tonight. And for the Magic, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. There's the screen. Oladipo, the pass to Harris. Now Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his second personal foul. At the line, 76ers. Murray. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
What a performance. Just look at the game for money. He has 8 points and 6 assists. Passing and free throws, those are 2 areas where you love to get production.
And I like the fact that he's been a positive player all day. Hasn't had a lot of errors in the game.
McLemore's checked in for Philadelphia. And here's Vasquez.
That's his second personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Orlando trailing here. Murray dishes to Lee. Picked by Lee. And Oladipo kicks to Harris. And he gets it to go. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
They set the pick. Adams against Lee. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. Paul George comes in for Shumpert. And Walker subbed in for Vasquez. Vucevic checked in for the Magic.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
It's Oladipo on the wing. That one rolling around and rims out.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Harris against George. George double teamed. Here's Adams. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And the 76ers lead by 2. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pick by Vucevic. Murray kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Murray. And it's blocked. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Lobs it up. Rejected by Walker. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The throw good, Paul George. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Harris, and they get it, and he lays it up and in.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. The full throttle ahead.
Offensive rebound. Outside, Walker. Cauley Stein at the elbow. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And Oladipo kicks to lead. The dish to Murray. Launches a 3, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Kemba Walker.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. The Magic trail by 6. Pass to Oladipo. The inside. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 5 rebounds tonight. McLemore, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Picked by Vucevic. Oladipo outside. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Right side to Walker. Cauley Stein dishes to Walker. Goes back up. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Murray. He dishes it to Vucevic. Oladipo, the pass to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Harris outside. Trains the three-pointer.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Philadelphia leading by 3. McLemore with the ball. Now the pass to Kaminsky. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lee.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Philadelphia's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Passes it to Cauley Stein. Here's Kaminsky. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, exactly, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Magic ball.
The Magic trail by 5. Payton kicks to Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now, here's Walker. He kicks it to Cauley-Stein. To the inside. It's tipped. And finished off by Kaminsky.
I'll tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
That one goes. Count it.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No questions. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
And the 76ers call time here. Shumpert is checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers leading by 3. And Walker kicks to Shumpert. Outside, George. George double-teamed. Shumpert dishes to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cauley-Stein, and he goes in for the dunk.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Kicks to Harris. Shumpert against Oladipo. Dishes it to Vucevic. And again, it's Orlando converting.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Philadelphia's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And Walker kicks to George. And stolen by Harris. Here's Payton. Drops in the breakaway layup. Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
And the gap's narrowing right now, Clark.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Perhaps.
but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And George, here we go. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Oladipo, the pass to Harris. No problems knocking that one down. Harris has got 19 points.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Walker dishes to George. Here's Kaminsky. Rebound by the Magic. Lee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Payton kicks to Lee. It's Oladipo on the wing. Magic moving the ball around. They now take the lead. 30 points for Vucevic.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Goes up the baseline. It's deflected. Payton drives in. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Payton's got 4 points this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. That's going to send Iman Shumpert to the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. Free throw, no good from Shumpert.
It's been a strong night for Shumpert. He's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Oladipo, the pass to Vucevic. And here we go. Shumpert into the hoop. George with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Lee with the steal. Here's Oladipo. Shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. That's tipped and stolen by Payton. On up the court. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on George. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 3. 1:10 left to play here in the fourth. .10 left here in the fourth quarter. There's the screen. Back to Shumpert. To the middle. Here's Cauley-Stein. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Headed by Shumpert. Stolen by Walker. George with no one around. And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's the Magic with the ball. Yes!
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 3. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And some changes here for the 76ers. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. McDermott comes in for Kaminsky. And Hunter subbed in for Iman Shumpert. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The feed to McDermott to tie it up. Rebound by the Magic. And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Walker kicks to McDermott. The offensive rebound. And another shot. Yes!
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Nick, a terrific team.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
His offensive...
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.